everyone, today we will be discussing about what is green building. I'll start with the definition. A green or sustainable building is a building that has construction and features which can maintain or improve the life quality of the environment in which the building located. It means that these green buildings are primarily focused on developing sustainable sites, increasing water and energy efficiency, reducing waste and emissions, using eco-friendly building materials, and also improving indoor environmental quality more efficiently than conventional designs. In practical terms, green building is a whole system approach to building that includes the five principles of green building, which are livable communities, energy efficiency, indoor air quality, resource conservation, and water conservation. When we implement it holistically, these strategies serve to preserve our environment for future generations by conserving natural resources and protecting air and water quality. The most important thing in green building are it can reducing maintenance and replacement requirements, reducing the utility bills and lowering the cost of home ownership and increasing property and resale value.
We move on to the next point, which is market of green buildings. So market of green building is an opportunity to differentiate construction products by moving away from traditional techniques towards demonstrating environmental awareness. This is because the industry has a large number of firms competing and producing identical products. How big is the green building market? The green building materials market size was valued at $237.3 billion in 2020 and is projected to reach $511.2 billion by 2030, growing at a CAGR of 8.1% from 2021 to 2030. For example, the size of the green building market in the United States reached over $83 billion in 2021. During the past years, the value of this industry segment has increased significantly.
Now, what about the characteristics of green building? There are 6 characteristics of green building. First and foremost, maximum use of natural daylight. Architectural designs that consider the directional flow of daylight help buildings harness nature for useful purpose. It is a technique that efficiently brings natural light into buildings using exterior glazing like windows and skylights, thereby reducing artificial lighting requirements and saving energy. Next, minimizes consumption of fossil fuels. We all know fossil fuels is one of the non-renewable resources and will run out at some point, right? Therefore, replace these fossil fuels with renewable sources like solar energy, wind power, hydropower, biomass energy, and geothermal energy. Other than that, reduces the use of fresh water is one of the characteristics of green building. Reducing water consumption and protecting water quality are key objectives in sustainable building. For example, recycling grey water to replace fresh water is an effective way of conserving water. Besides that, minimizes site impact and preserving local ecosystems. Buildings are part of the community and they contribute to the health and well-being of the surrounding area. When buildings emit pollution or strain their resources, they can have negative impacts on the broader communities. In addition, reuses and recycling existing buildings and sites is also the characteristics of green building. If we see that there are many new buildings built but not used right, this needs to be overcome so that there is no much needed by the community such as nurseries or houses. Last but not least, minimizes material waste during construction and demolition. The waste of this material must be managed in the right way by the concerned parties. This needs to be taken seriously so that there is no environmental pollution happening.
There which is green building in commercial sector and green building in residential sector. Green building in commercial sector happen when some business and organization want to reflect their environmental friendly identity on their building. Among the building that can be used as example in green building in the commercial sector is Citigroup Data Center, which is located in Germany. It is because this building uses fresh air cooling, reverse osmosis water treatment, and water efficient fixture. Plus, the wall of that building complement the extensive green roof and help maintain a constant building temperature throughout the year while reducing thermal gain in the summer months. Besides, Zero Energy Office or Pusat Tenaga Malaysia at Pahang Selangor also one of the green building in commercial sector. It is because there are a lot of energy efficiency measures on this building, which are strategic placement of the windows and construction material use. Next, this building also use roof lights and light shaft for daytime lighting. Furthermore, this building has combination of cooling method to provide air conditioning, while the Beddington Zero Energy Development, also known as BEDZ in London, is one of the example for green building in residential sector. It is because this housing is a carbon neutral community with plentiful green spaces, recycling facilities, water saving feature, low impact materials, and others. This housing does not encourage its residents to use cars. That is why this housing has limited parking spaces because they encourage their residents to use public transport, cycling, and walking. Last but not least, this housing has been proven to achieve significant reduction in space heating requirement, fresh water, hot water, and electrical power consumption, as well as car mileage. That's all from us. Thank you.